email giants, Gmail and Outlook dominate inboxes around the world, but which one really delivers? On the left, Gmail, intuitive and powerful for everyone. On the right, Outlook, enterprise-ready and seamlessly integrated with Microsoft 365. Let's skip the buzzwords and dive into what actually matters. Each category earns points, so by the end you'll know exactly who comes out on top, and the result might just surprise you. Before we dive in, here's a quick mind map of what we're covering. Storage, user interface, search functionality, speed and performance, ecosystem integration, organization, security and privacy, pricing and value, and of course, mobile and cross-platform support. So plenty to break down. First up, storage. So with Gmail, you get 15 GB of free storage, but here's the catch. It's shared across Gmail, Google Drive, and Photos. I mean, if you use all those services, things pile up, right? Outlook, on the other hand, lets you have 15 GB just for email, and oh, they actually toss in an extra 5 GB with OneDrive. Yup, 20 GB total. Now that OneDrive bit, cool, but some folks find it kinda confusing. Still, Outlook has that little edge here. Next, user interface. Gmail's UI is just honestly super clean and modern. It's exactly what you'd expect from Google, intuitive, uncluttered, and lets you focus. Sometimes, maybe a bit too simple if you're a power user, but for most, it's a dream. Now, Outlook, it's, definitely more customizable, which is great if you like having every knob and dial visible, but let's be real, it can feel messy. Tabs everywhere and a steeper learning curve, so on this, Gmail actually takes it. Let's talk search functionality. Gmail, it's almost legendary. You can find that one email from 5 years ago using just a couple of keywords. The algorithms are super strong. Outlook can search, sure, and the desktop client caches emails for quick results, but honestly, the search on the web app is clunky and sometimes heavy. Gmail definitely wins here. Oh, and here's something cool to think about. Did you know? Integration with your existing ecosystem is arguably the biggest deciding factor between Gmail and Outlook. Just saying. Now, speed and performance. Both of these are, well, really solid overall. Gmail's web app feels snappy most of the time, but if your inbox is kind of a disaster zone, it might lag when loading. There's no official desktop app though. Outlook has a desktop client that keeps things seriously fast thanks to local caching, but their web app, yeah, just as heavy as Gmail, it's honestly a tie. How about ecosystem integration? Gmail really shines for anyone using Google Workspace, Docs, Sheets, Drive, all the add-ons you could dream of, plus cool AI features like Smart Reply. It's a favorite for startups. But Outlook goes all out for Microsoft 365 integration. It's all there: calendar, tasks, people, teams. Plus, it's super popular in big companies with features like a global address list. Now, Gmail's great, but Outlook is the king here if you're living in Microsoft's world. Organization? Gmail uses this label system, and for anyone who likes tagging stuff, it's fantastic. Tabs sort things into categories: primary, social, promotions, and AI even helps you out. If you prefer more traditional folders though, Gmail might feel a bit weird. Now Outlook, classic folder structure, focused inbox to prioritize messages, and categories for more groupings. It's way better for folks who like things neat and hierarchical. Both have their quirks, but honestly it boils down to your style. It's a tie. Security and privacy, super important. Gmail gives you all the basics: spam filtering, confidential mode, two-factor authentication, and interestingly, no content-based ad targeting anymore. But if you're a business needing lots of compliance docs, that's a bit limited. Outlook, though, now we're talking real enterprise grade, advanced threat protection, major regulation compliance, tighter controls like do not forward, and SLAs if you pay up. Only weird bit, you'll see ads in the free version. Still, both are packed with security features, so I'd call it a tie. Pricing and value, Gmail is just the wallet-friendly option. Paid plans are generally more affordable. The most expensive is $18 per month, and you get a ton of choices for businesses. Only annoying thing is that storage is shared. Outlook gives you more free email storage, but once you're paying, plans get pricey. Their max is $22 per user per month. That adds up. For value, Gmail actually comes out ahead. Last up, mobile and cross-platform. Gmail's everywhere, any browser, great Android and iOS apps, plus seamless sync with your Android contacts. There's no official desktop app though, so if you want that, Outlook's your pick. Outlook goes hard here: web, iOS, Android, Windows, Mac, checks all the boxes. That desktop client can be a little heavy though, so both are strong depending on what you need. Another tie. Let's visualize all of that. Picture a radar chart. You can see who takes the lead in what? Gmail's killing it with UI, pricing, and search, while Outlook flexes on storage and integration. Tie in a bunch of areas too. So what's my take? If you're someone who just wants it simple, clean, and flexible for content creation, or maybe you're running a small business, Gmail is the no-brainer. But if you're all about Microsoft 365, working in a big corporate environment, or you need those security checkboxes ticked off, Outlook is really tough to beat. If you found this comparison helpful, save this for your next email platform decision. You never know when choosing the right tool will make all the difference.